Good evening, everyone, or good night, wherever you are. Good morning. This is Lord Holland 4293, and today I am doing another replay on how to perform in Tier 6s. Now, for this one, we chose a Monaghan, and my friend Cap is in his Duca de Acosta. Our team is mostly 8s, so this is how to really show you how to perform against 8 and still kind of top the leaderboard. But it plays against mostly position. It's all about position, my friends. Now, I'm not going to make you watch the whole, replay, because half the replay is me just sitting, waiting for the enemy spawn, because I can't go into the bay. There's no point for me to go into the bay. So, I'm not going to make you wait so you can skip ahead to at the 12 minute, or skip ahead. I'll put a timestamp when the reinforcements show up, because they don't trigger at 12 minutes because the team did such an amazing job. They did such a beautiful job. And our carrier, Clan Biggie, username Darkside0001, initial cocky, did a phenomenal job playing his carrier. Now, I know it's hard for me to actually bet. He torped the Gade and killed the Gade, so the team didn't have to worry about it. And then he was killing the Baron. Spoiler alert, anyway. But he does such an amazing job. My friend Cap and I am basically telling him to go to F1, E1 to deal with that reinforcement, and I'll head for the back for the bigger reinforcements. Because there's really no point. And half the match, I swear, was spent just waiting, which is perfectly, understandable. Sometimes the best matches that you have are when you wait. And Killer Well has, ever since I did the rework, has an issue of people going too far past the island at H7 through 8. Once they go past that island, there's no point, there's no way of returning. So, you really lose the element to really take out these reinforcements. Now, me and Cap, my friend and I, we're in 6s. We're expendable. 6s are fairly expendable now on the ops. But that all depends on the player. I'm here to show you that 6s can still perform. That is why I'm showing you really hard tactics. Some of them are actually very easy. They're easy tactics to play, but they're very hard to pull off. But if you can master these tactics, you could easily put your 6 up into the 3rd, 4th slot with tier 8s in your match. And the key to all this, my friends, is positioning. Now, I have to wait practically another 3 to 2 minutes before I actually have to do any action. So half my match is spent, or a third of my match is spent just driving my ship to the location, because I'm slow. I can only do about 30. I'm gonna have Monaghan. I guess I don't have the amount, but I do about 36, maybe 36 and a half knots when I'm not maneuvering. And it's really hard because the reinforcements will spawn at around A1, A2. And you got to position your ship just in that sweet spot. Now, I'm not trying to be right on top of these guys. I'm not trying to be right on top of them. Hardly not. I don't have that kind of health. Yes, I could kill the Fuso with one hit with these torps. These are Benson torps. Now, I highly recommend if you pick up the Monaghan, you gotta run the B-hull. It gets Benson torps that are, and these are tier 8 torps. These do about 16 to 17k damage a torp. So you throw that out there, that's potentially 100,000 damage you're tossing at your enemies on these maps. That adds up. And then when you got the reload booster, now you have to factor in that reload booster. There's a 30-second gap between torps, so keep that in mind, folks, when you use it. I kind of forget that, and it almost costs me my match. Now, I get really lucky. Really lucky. Now, we're lucky, see, they've already sunk the Baron, and we're only 14 minutes in. This is how good our CV and our team was. Look at their positioning. Most of the ships are kind of, I think they get an idea that we're already here, so they're kind of keeping themselves, backed up. They're not going all the way in. They see no reason to. And that's what's so great about this team, is that they didn't push in. And the only one that really pushed in was the Cleveland. And it's a Cleveland. We don't really need a Cleveland to really pull it off. It's nice, but, he did good. And the Gneisenau now should go down within the next 30 seconds or so. And then here's where the fun begins. There goes one of the transports. Gneisenau should be going down really soon. Now it was very tense playing it. Here they are. Here's where it gets tricky. I launched the torps. I launched one set and my second set ahead. I want to drop one on the line and one ahead because I know he's going to speed up. And then I pop my reload booster. Now I have that 30-second wait. Great. But look what the Fuso's turning in. The Fubuki turns in. All I have is like what the Fuso shot. I just have to pray I get some torps on this guy and can kill him. Now, boom, 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 boom. 55,000 damage right there. Now, trying to get a flood, I try to peek out again to kind of see. And then I rush back in. And I'm like, okay, my buddy Cap is really busy with that DD, so I can't really do anything. I'm in this smoke fighting blind. You can imagine my reaction when I'm like, oh, okay, what am I going to do? And I pop my speed boost because then I can throttle juke back and forth. I can move back a lot faster. I can go back fast. I can go forward faster. Yep, there's a DD. I see him turning, and I aim where he's gonna go. Now his guns take a little bit of time to turn. Great, but I know once he dies. See, there he goes. Boom. There are some torps. Now see, I'm undetected. The Fuso can't detect me. So I drop my second set on him. He goes down. Now look at my health. I lose about half my health. But the Fuso goes down. Boom. Reinforcement Battleship 1 taken care of. Easy peasy. Now it's basically just wait another 3 minutes till the next one. And I realize at this point that I'm on the wrong side. If I stay on this side, I'm going to hit the Aoba. I want to hit the battleship, not the Aoba. And our CV, they're doing a phenomenal job. You got 2 cruisers going north to deal with the battleship. Our battleship is coming out. The Cleveland's coming out. The carrier's moving to help. The team is moving to the evac zone because they see us clearing the way. You see the secondaries on the battleship going off, and then Nuremberg just turns right into Cap's torps right there, and Cap just don't get some. Boom, gone. Easy peasy. My smoke's almost up, and my reload booster is almost off cooldown. I got plenty of time now. Now it's just getting into the position for the next wave that I have to kill. The fact that me and Cap are solely the 2 6s are taking out the entire wave on this is what's so unbelievable. This like I said, it's super easy to implement, but it's extremely hard to pull off. My friend Cap and I only came up with this strategy when the Takachi came out, literally in November. I never pulled off the strategy before then. I've seen it done, but I never did it myself. I did it in battleships and cruisers when it was tier 6 and that was easy, but I never was able to pull it off. I did it once on my own in Irian, but I don't have that replay no more, so unfortunately I can't share that with you. It was a really great game. I did what I did and I survived. I did Cap's job and my job and survived. I really wish I could have shown that to you folks, but I can't. Now you look at the CV is now kind of... CV did his job. He helped clear the inside of the harbor. The reason I say this strategy is so hard to implement is because most teams, if you send 2 ships out there, maybe 3, that leaves so little force. It is so dependent on your ships in the harbor. If your ships in the harbor fail, there's not much you can do. Now, I have all my consumables are off cooldown now, so I'm just kind of throttling kind of back and forth, just waiting for that 8-minute mark. And I pop my smoke preemptively because Cap and the CV are out there spotting for me. So there's no point. So I can just torp in my smoke because I know I have people to spot for me. So I can just stay here in my smoke. And there's a 3rd reinforcement group coming in, but we haven't seen the battleship reinforcement, which spawns in literally right now. And you see it pops up right in front of me. I drop my torps, pop my reload booster, and I back up, trying to get as much distance across. Now look at the torps. There is so little time for him to react that he's literally just accelerates straight into the torps. Boom, 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 boom. He's gone. Ray, easily. 139,000. Easy. Now I'm thinking, okay, I can torp this guy. This is where I kind of go wrong. Even I screw up. I should have dropped a set of torps behind it. I should have just ran up alongside it and torped the guy, but I screwed up. Now it's this time that I'm like, you know what? I'm a 6. Everyone's at the evac zone. I'm expendable. And I'm like, I just load AP. And I go straight in. Boom. 1 Citadel. And I'm just trying to get that Citadel. 2 Citadels. 4. 6. 8. 9, 10. 11. And the Brandenburg secondary is coming in. But look at my health now. 65 HP. And very impressive, isn't it? And a lot of luck. 165,000 damage in a tier 6. Attacking the reinforcements. It would have been very impressive had I not, died. And I do die. But I mean, who could have foreseen that? I do die. It's whatever. I can't complain with that damage. And of course, Jinkin goes down, so you don't get that reward. And I'm thinking, I'm just going to drop torps and see if I can hit that target. Now, this is where I go wrong. I should have just popped my smoke and stayed, but I waited way too long. I thought I'd be safe, but he spawned right on me. And I drove right into him. And you see, I get detected for that brief moment. You see the secondaries shoot. And I'm fine. And then you see like that one secondary just come in. And I died. There was just a split second. You just saw a little flash, and then you see these random shells just come straight in, and I'm gone. It's unfortunate. Oh no. But I did my job. And like that, we're done. The op's been completed, and it's over. That is how you call the funny. That's how you pull off the funny maneuver in Killer Whale with tier 6s. A very complicated strategy to pull off.